everything you got, what I need. Touch me, your electric bed.
So today we're back here and we're re-gapping the spark plugs on the Laurel to try to fix the misfiring issue before he might get ready to sell this and get something else. So they're really difficult to get to. It's not like a Saab where you just take off the plate and then pull out the coil packs and it's right there. You have to like take off the air intake right here, and then there's all this wiring and stuff right here, and they're all down in there. They did not make it easy at all to do. So we've already been spending about 20-30 minutes just taking the air box off, but now we're gonna try and pull the spark plugs and re-gap them. Alright, so we got the first 3 out. They're right down in there. But now the 4th one is way back in there, pretty much where I'm pulling the flashlight. And the other 2 are way back here. So this is like, they just made this so much harder than it needs to be.
Covered in your water and I'm feeling like a summer breeze. Submitted under power and you brought me to my knees.
Alright, so we have all the spark plugs here, and now we're going to gap them properly. So this isn't really meant for gapping, but you can choose the thickness of the metal and then combine them if you need to make the right thickness. So we're just putting them right in between the little, whatever you want to call it there, and making sure they're all gapped properly. And then before you put them back in, you want to make sure to put anti-seize on the threads right here, so that way next time you go to take them out, they're not impossible to take out. Alright, so we just put all 6 spark plugs back in to what we think was gapped correctly. There's so little information in English on these cars and these engines in general, so we kind of had to guess. We're hoping that we gapped them correctly. So now we're just going to put everything back together, put the airbox back on, put these back in, then we'll start it up and hopefully fix this misfire. Alright, so we just put everything back together. Now we're going to try and start it up. Hopefully it's a lot better. Okay, so we just discovered another issue that might be leading to the misfire. So his throttle right here, you can see, it's hard to tell in the video, but this is really loose. And when you press on the gas a little bit, it stiffens up to where it should be. And then when you give it gas, obviously this starts to rotate. But it should not be this loose. So we're gonna see if we can figure out how to tighten it, and that might fix the misfire, because right now regapping the spark plugs didn't fix it. It's still idling just a little bit off. So we're gonna try the throttle and then maybe the idle control valve to see if that'll fix it. So we're gonna start by tightening and loosening this. I think it needs to just be tightened. We're gonna see if that'll fix the issue. Alright, so now this is no longer loose. It's a lot tighter, so we're gonna see if that fixes the issue. We don't know though. it still needed to be fixed regardless. So I think we got it to like the perfect tightness, because now there's not a little bit of play in the pedal. The pedal is just much more responsive, and the throttle is, this is just how it should be now. So now we're gonna take it for a test drive, I guess, and see if it's any better. Hopefully it is. Oh, it's definitely still misfiring, but I wouldn't say, is it a little bit better at least?
Honestly, it does seem a little better. Like that.
Does the throttle feel better? Because that
Yeah.
was really messed up. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear the backfires from the muffler delete, but it's pretty funny. So we're back from the test drive. This is obviously not fixed. We fixed the throttle. The throttle's much better, but the whole point of this was really to fix the misfire, which regapping the spark plugs didn't, which means that it's something else, most likely, because he has the right spark plugs. They're gapped to the right amount, so I don't know. Just gonna wrap it up for this video. Any last words, Willie?
Nope.
Nope, nothing? Buy Lexus.
Buy a Nissan.
Buy a Laurel.
Buy a Laurel.
Import a Laurel.
Wake up.